Hey everybody, it's Flamecalvin here. Welcome back to more Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. In the last part, we got here at the Pirate Town where there's all this jazz. And along with visiting the Anubis building to visit the second net. And in this part, we're going to go off to the Pokespots to visit the man named Duking. So how's everyone doing tonight? It's a Saturday night. If no one is out watching my videos, then I suppose you guys are all having a good time at the clubs. I don't know why that was the first thing that came to my mind. But yeah, I hope everyone's doing alright. I know I'm doing pretty fine. Just here playing my games. So yeah, oh here we go. Hold on one second. Hey, don't you think it's too tough for us to pull anything in this town? Our faces are too well known. Yeah, I hear you. If we don't hurry, the boss will get impatient and come looking for us himself. We're okay on that score. I went and snuck a transmitter on the boss. You can tell when he is. You can tell where he is by checking this radar. So we can always be ready for him when he blows his top. I have to hand it to you, Father. You ready to go? Huh? Truly, looks like we've got email. God, is it the boss? Let's see. You two come back here right now, it says. Oh, gosh darn it all. He sounds like he's fuming. He might dock us dinner again. Wow. We'd better scoot back. Well, so much for this radar. It's not much use if this boss is going to be paging us by email. Oh man, why do our lives have to be this tragic? Well, dang, when you put it that way. So, yeah. Oh, man, we're getting close to my favorite guy in the game, my favorite scene. But before we leave town, though, we have unfinished matters on the left side of Dueling Square. So let's kick this video off with a few battles from Duel Square. The last three we didn't cover in the last episode. Hunter Railing would like to battle. And while I'm doing these battles, I have a very nice story I want to tell you guys about what happened today on my Pokemon Crystal game. So, like I probably said in the previous episode, I've been playing through some of the older games like Yellow, Blue, and Crystal, you know, getting ready for the big release of Pokemon X and Y. And so, I'm playing Crystal, and I'm having my gym battle against Claire, the Dragon Pokemon trainer, you know, gym number 8. And it's 4-on-6. You know, she has those 3 Dragonairs and a Kingdra. I'm using my team. I'm not going to really go into much to it because the only really interesting part is what happens at the end. I actually to try not to use any items in this battle, and it gets down to her Kingdra versus my last Pokemon, Feraligatr. And what I do is I decide to start going for some Ice Punches. They're neutral effective. Because I know they had to recharge because they took out my last Pokemon with a Hyper Beam. So then I hit with one Ice Punch, and then the second Ice Punch, I remember to myself, it would be really nice to get that freeze. And no joke, I froze Kingdra. Froze it solid, shut it down. I was flipping out in my head. I was like, you've got to be kidding me. That is like the best luck ever. I haven't used any items yet. I'm on my last Pokemon. She's on her last Pokemon, and I freeze Kingdra. And it has about 40% of its health left, as it is now frozen. And so I'm kind of just like, well, you know what? It can't really do anything. And this is after they used a Hyper Potion. They actually did. So they used a Hyper Potion, and then that's when I used the 2 Ice Punches. But what happened was, whenever I clicked Dynamic Punch, they used a full heal. Yeah, jerk move, full heal. So now it's no longer it's no longer frozen. But the beauty of it all is I chose Dynamic Punch just because it was frozen, and I wanted to see if I could KO it with something that won't really hit a whole lot. I hit with the first Dynamic Punch and knock it out. Yeah, I may have lost 5 of my Pokemon to only being able to knock out her team of 4. But all my Pokemon were level 38, and that was a great end to that battle. Like, that was probably one of my best battles I've had on Crystal in a long time. Is just being able to... Did I miss with 3 side beams in a row? Is that really what's happening right here? But yeah, I just found that to be extremely exciting, and I was like, I've got to mention that in my next video. Just because getting a freeze whenever you're really wanting it usually never happens. It's like a 10% chance to get freeze at any time. And to get it on the second ice punch was probably my luckiest moment that would never happen again for like maybe 10 years or so. If I play Crystal in 10 years. So yeah, there's my interesting story of the day, and that got us through one battle. So let's continue these little battles here. Gonna send out a Swinub and a Bagon. The second Bagon we've actually seen. This game loves to throw in these Bagons. So yeah, I'm hoping to maybe have multiple episodes tonight, maybe 2 or 3. And I'm not really too sure if Thundershock's not going to do much with either of those. Not really sure on what, you know, is going to happen tonight. You know, there's going to be this episode going up, and possibly another episode. And there should be a good chance of another episode tomorrow, Sunday. Sunday. Pokemon T-Pro. But yeah. So I'm hoping you guys are starting to maybe like my series, you know, spreading the word around. You know, I definitely enjoy making these videos, even though, you know, the graphics maybe are not the best, because of lighting or something. You know, maybe you can barely hear me sometimes, and other days I'm too loud. But, yeah, this is, again, my first LP, so you gotta work out the kinks now and again. And I love how these people are using like 4 Pokemon and get all the experience. But yeah, I'm sure you guys have probably been able to guess who my favorite character is whenever you guys see Farley and Truly, and I mention my favorite character. Oh, I'm so excited. I will probably giggle like a little schoolgirl, just because it's just, he's hilarious. Like, ever since playing this game, ooh, learning Quick Attack, that's not too bad. Better than Tackle, and I never even used Sand Attack. So, get us Sand Attack. Even though we saw how Sand Attack did to Baltoy. Alright. And let's finish up with this Plant Pearl. With a Thunder Shot. Oh, excuse me. Probably didn't hear that. Good, but that hiccups and burps combined, and oh, so close to level 22. I underestimated you, kid. I thought you were just a kid. Oh, why did I say kid twice? I was trying to jump ahead. Not bad. It's going to be this way. It's not going to be this way next time. And bonjour, did you know? My Pokemon and I match stress bien. I don't think I can ever lose now. I'll show you my aggressive style. I'm so sorry if you guys are French. If any French viewers are watching this, I do not do impersonations of other cultures very well at all. I don't do them justice. But he does send out Machop, which is very reasonable, and a Tentacool, which is not very cool at all. So let's give these two something to creak in their little French boots. A super effective critical hit, Thunder Shot. I'm happy about that, since Tentacool happens to have a good bit of special defense. And Baltoy is level 22. That's always a good thing. As we get Side Beam on that Machop. There we go, perfect. He's so mad. He's stomping up and down and gritting his fist. He's just so mad. They defeated Bodybuilder Dubai. Dobby. Don't play things too aggressively. He didn't even do a dang thing. He didn't play nothing aggressively. This can't be right. Fantine's fortune telling was a reputation of never being wrong. Well then, it seems you got wronged. Alright. So, it seems that if you guys recall from the last episode, we have the next thing we have to go do. Going over to the Pokespots over here. way over here on the other side of the map. The rock Pokespot. Which is, we'll probably find out what, how many there are, but just telling you guys, the rock Pokespot is one of 3 Pokespots. Hello people, it's time for Pofty's Fast Break Report. We bring you news while it's breaking. Today we're visiting Duking, the discoverer of Pokespots where wild Pokemon appear. Duking is said to be the driving force behind the booming popularity of wild Pokemon in Pirate. Duking. So is this the Pokespot that you discovered?
Hello, Duking here. Yes, that's absolutely right. For 15 long and torturous years, I toiled, snatching sleep only grudgingly to find this Pokespot.
15 years? Is that true?
Yeah, one shouldn't let details get in the way of the story, isn't that right, Betty?
It's Pofty.
Alright, let me explain how one goes about attracting wild Pokemon to a Pokespot. Well, seeing as you're here, wouldn't it be better if I got someone to demonstrate? Oh, you there? Yes, you kid. You'll be perfect. Come over here, Mike.
No!
Oh, wait, mate, not over there. I need you over this way, between me and Betty, right?
It's Pofty.
Oh, wait, mate, not over...
What? I didn't touch the button. There we go. Alright. I didn't even touch the button that time.
Alright, my friend, let me show how you attract wild Pokemon to a Pokespot. First and above all else, you need these Duking brand Pokesnacks. Here, I'll give you some.
And there we get 10 Duking brand Pokesnacks. I promise they're not going to be called Duking brand Pokesnacks in shops. They're just Pokesnacks.
Alright, my friend, lay those Pokesnacks out on that plate there. Go on now.
Now, I recommend you try and split these up as best you can between 3. There's not really any Pokemon I want to catch here, so I'm only going to do 2. So if a Pokemon does appear, we don't end up, what's it called, missing it. Just you see right here, the more Pokesnacks you lay out, the longer Pokemon will stay to eat, making it that much easier to catch. This is also important, my specially made spot monitor. This, I'm sure you will agree, is truly something awesome. My goodness, you developed this device yourself?
Yeah, one shouldn't let details get in the way of the story, isn't that right, Betty?
It's Pofty! By the way, Duking, can you tell us what a spot monitor is?
I'm glad you asked me that. My spot monitor is a dandy. It lets you know what's happening at any Pokespot wherever you are. Here, my friend, as my thanks for you hearing me out patiently, I'll make a gift of this too. Slot it into your PDA. That's all you need to do to make it work. Simple.
And we get the last part of our PDA, the spot monitor.
Alright, now you're set. Now when a wild Pokemon appears at any Pokespot, your spot monitor will respond and alert you. I found 3 Pokespots in all. And there's one to the rest of this one here.
And again, we get another location of a Pokespot. That's right, around there. Use these Pokespots and catch yourself some wild Pokemon. Give it a try, Mike. And with that, I say we take off. Let's head out here to the Oasis Pokespot, the second of 3 Pokespots where you can actually find wild Pokemon in the Ore region. Let's come up here and... My, he is fast.
Oh, it's you. You're that lad who helped us out on that new show.
It was... Is it... What? Time lapse?
Thanks much, mate. I'm surprised you came out to a place like this. It must mean you're seriously interested in wild Pokemon. That's marvelous. This makes it all worthwhile, my teaching you, I mean. So you fine, upstanding lad, lover of wild Pokemon, I have some information that you'll find to be special. But my friend, I also have a favor to ask. That's a fair deal, right?
Sure. That might come in handy.
Yeehaw! Thank you kindly. You see, there were several Pokemon that hardly ever show up at Pokespots. Trapinch, Surskit, and Wooper. I'm having a rotten time of it trying to catch those three. If you were to catch them, I'd gladly trade you some of my Pokemon, mate. I'm counting on you, mate. I gotta be on my way now, mate. Mate. Checkmate. Whoops, mustn't forget. I promised to give you some special information, didn't I? How quickly you forget. If you go way off to the northeast, there's a Pokespot that's hard to find since it's inside a cave. That's my favorite Pokespot. You've got to go see it, bro. I guess I should be going on my way. Well, pleasure chatting with you again, mate. I'll be heading back to Pyrite. Come visit whenever you'd like. Let's meet again, mate. Adios. Are you Australian or are you Spanish? I don't understand. But, so yeah, make sure your Pokemon are in good condition. I think I'll switch over to Nuzleaf here. And I think we don't really need to worry about that 13 hit points right there. Because we're finally coming up on my favorite scene in the game. My favorite scene and my favorite character. You know what, we're not ending up the video here. We're gonna do this right now, so here we go. My favorite guy in the game. Over here at the Cave Pokespot. So sad. What do you figure the boss is gonna do now? I'm tired of this life, man. I need to put down roots somewhere. And don't mind too much. You know what the boss always says. He'll get Team Miror B together one day and we'll own all the Pokemon in the world. Sure, do you really think we can pull off something like... Okay, so with that, I forgot to do one thing. Yeah, anticlimactic for the win. Forgot to put some stuff right here. So we have 8, so let's put 5. Probably should have done 4. And now let's head over here. So yeah, this is going to be the introduction of my favorite scene, favorite 2 scenes, one you just saw, and this one coming up right here, and my favorite character. Wow, boss! Oh, woo, it's just some kid. Don't sneak up on me like that. Voice change? Don't be so jumpy. I've got my radar. We'll know if the boss is coming around. Yeah, that's true. Here we go. The radar's got something. It's the boss. Miror B. Look at him! How can you not love this guy? Whoa! Hey, my posse! Have you rounded up Pokemon like I wanted? Stop the music. Oh, I sense the pleasing in the Pokemon. Oh, yes, I do. Maybe you're just a little hood, but maybe you're also one fine trainer with the goods. How about you get ready and join my posse? Be one of us, and you'll soon be in all the Pokemon around the world. Yes, Miror B. Yes. Oh, I hear your mouth safe, but your heart's not in it. I can't abide that. It's big decision time. You need to think hard before you choose a life of crime. So tell me, will you join my posse? Unfortunately, for me, you have to say no. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not much of a crime man, so no. I thought you'd say that. You always had that smell, to me. You see that you would be our enemy. How I deal with the threat is to nip it while it's a bud yet. I'll be showing you my power now. Try not to be blown away by a sense of wow. Let the music play. This is the hilarious and awesome Wanderer Miror B. Has its own custom battle music. He's the only trainer ever to have this music. So I've always described this guy as a 1970s disco Pokemon trainer. Just listen to the music. It's so good. I can listen to this song on YouTube for hours. It's just, this is my favorite guy. It's Miror B. Look at how he's dressed. He moonwalked into the cave. He moonwalked.
Okay, I'll stop just like fanning out about him. But look at the afro. Like, I'm sorry, he's Wanderer Mirror B for the win. Look at him. How can you not love this guy? He may be evil, but he is one of the best bad guys ever. Like, Team Rocket, hold the phone. Here's Mirror B. Oh my god! Mirror B's butt, everybody. Okay, so, starting off the fight though, Mirror B will send out 2 Lombards. Both of them are level 17. Both of them are male. I'm going to read you off all but one of his Pokemon, because he actually has all Lombards except for his last Pokemon. So reading off what he has now, I guess I can at least move while I'm at it. Let's give it a fake out. You're probably done this looking at the same screen. But his Lombards have Rain Dance, Mega Drain, Water Gun, Astonish, Ability Swift Swim. Another Lombard has Water Gun and Thief, Ability Swift Swim. And another Lombard has Mega Drain, Water Gun, and Astonish. So, and also Ability Swift Swim. So, as you see, the one with Rain Dance is on the field, and it just used it. So now, Water type moves, what Rain does is Water type moves get a boost, Fire type moves weaken, and Thunder is also now 100% accuracy if you somehow have Thunder. But I think we're done with that. Sorry if that was a little bit unorganized. It's kind of hard to tell what his Lombards are until they move. But like I said though, they're all level 17. They all have Swift Swim. One of them has Rain Dance, Mega Drain, Water Gun, Astonish. Another one has Water Gun and Thief. Another one has Mega Drain, Water Gun, and Astonish. So, you know, I said it for you guys twice just in case. Oh yeah, and one of them is female. One of them is female. But, you know, unless you're using a track, like, I haven't used my track TM yet, have I? I just realized that. I haven't used my track TM yet. I gotta start thinking about who I want to name a track. I think I know who I want to have a track, but I'm not sure yet. But yeah, this is Mirror B. This is my favorite character in the game. Like, it's Mirror B. How can you not like Mirror B? Like, this guy is just... He's kind of a joke, especially the first time battling him. He has Pokemon that are lower in level than what Laverina had. But it's still, it's Mirror B. Nothing beats Mirror B right now. Mirror B is Mirror B. He is the Wanderer. But his last Pokemon here is Shadow Voltorb. Level 19 with the ability either Soundproof or Static. He will have Shadow Rush and Shadow Panic for his move. Shadow Panic can actually confuse your Pokemon, so it can be a bit of an annoying Pokemon. But honestly though, when you look at Mirror B, how can you be confused? It's Mirror B. I'm sorry, but Mirror B is awesome though. Alright, so about the Shadow Voltorb. Shadow Voltorb is, if you're not using Jolteon, will probably be the fastest electric type you get in the game. In Generation 1, Voltorb and its evolved form Electrode are the fastest Pokemon, the fastest electric type in the game. And besides speed though, it doesn't really have too much going out for it. It can be a bit of a novelty, learning moves like Explosion, Self-Destruct, Mirror Coat, if you want to take some special type moves and deal them back at double the damage. You can also learn stuff like Thunder Wave and Thunderbolt, and even stuff like Rollout. So, you know, Rollout's a pretty good move. But let's see what we can do to this thing though. Are we gonna hit 5 times? Oh dang, that works for me. Hit 5 times with Bullet Seed. Nuzleaf, you're just a little pimp. Alright, so I think and I don't know if you guys have put 2 and 2 together yet, but look at Voltorb and look at Mirror B's afro. He styled it with the idea of having a Voltorb on its side. It's Mirror B. And then it's like, oh, Voltorb. It's like Inception. We're catching Mirror B, who has a red and white afro. We're catching his red and white Voltorb with a red and white Pokeball. Secondception. Miror B sent out a Voltorb that's going to be getting sent out of a... Oh! Snap! Miror B. You nasty little disco man. You're going to try and hit me with something like that. And it's just, even the music, like, I know I keep ranting on about how good he is in the music, and I'm saying I apologize for doing so, but it's Miror B. And there we go, we just caught his Voltorb. But, sad to say though, we defeated him. But the music still plays. It still plays. Player defeated, Wanderer Miror B. You messed up my rhythm. I just can't. No, I just can't do it. Voltorb was into the PC store system. And this music too is so good. Oh, you make me so angry I'm seeing red. Don't you dare think this is over. Just you wait and see. One of these days with my elegant steps, I'll knock you sideways. Let's go. Escape. Look at him go! Yeah, so we will definitely be seeing him later, just saying. But before you leave though, pick up this, and they kind of forget their little mirror radar. It came with instructions to Trudy. This is how the radar works. When you finish reading, get rid of this. This radar will show you where Miror B, that's the boss, happens to be. I love how they're so... I don't want to say stupid, because that's really just stupid can be a bad word sometimes. But it's just, they're so comical that he has to put in that Miror B is still the boss. Whenever the boss appears somewhere, a mark appears on the screen. When you see the mark, check out the radar. It'll tell you where he is. You'll probably ask me where the boss is when he's not on radar. You know how mysterious he can be. Who knows where he goes off to? Probably off getting in Pokemon or something. Somewhere far away, out of the transmitter's range. From 5. No, we don't want to read the instructions again. And we get email. I haven't completed analysis on the data wrong, but I did make a stunning discovery about Cypher's plan. Please come my way. We need to discuss this in person. And with that, there clears. I can't believe it. Miror B. You guys pretty much now get to see my favorite character. It's GG now. It's good game now. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not going to stop. So yeah, that email means me to head on over to Pirate Town. And I remember what I said in the last episode about the Coliseum. I think I'm going to hold off on the Coliseum until we capture a few more Pokemon, so I'm not over-leveling. You know, I'm pretty over-leveled with these 3 guys here that I'm trying to just use. And I kind of tell myself not to do that, but it's kind of hard whenever, you know, levels can sometimes be a little tricky. But I think I'm going to go ahead and end that off here. And I'm going to go off and heal my Pokemon here. But yeah, so nah, that's not healing. Right here. So, again, we got some pretty good progress done. We finished the Pirate Town battles from Dual Square. Took care of the Rock Pokespots and the other Pokespots like Oasis and Cave. And believe me, we will be going back to those spots. If you know what I mean. And not just for stuff with Miror B. Oh, that big guy in here. But thank you guys for watching. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Go ahead and like me on Facebook. You won't regret it, because these videos are going to be coming out and we're going to be seeing a lot more good stuff. Any suggestions about future LPs you guys might want to see, and if I have the game, I might do it. You know, I have a little bit of a lineup in my mind, but I'm not really too sure exactly. But it'll all be good in the hood. I don't know why I just said that. But thank you guys very much for watching, and I will see you all next time. Miror B for the win, yo. See you guys.